to talk about scaling and what that really means. Now, Jean, you've been famously quoted by saying we have to teach DC entrepreneurs how to turn their hustle into a venture. And so I want to know what that means, right? And what it really takes to scale in that way. Because we see so much of this in our communities. I remember when Uber came out, I'm like, we've been Ubering for years.
Right.
We've been ride sharing.
Exactly.
We've been ride sharing in DC forever.
You're from Chicago. Yeah.
And I think about that, right? If those folks who have organized ride sharing east of the river, if we had the access in the capital, we could have had Uber 20 years ago, right? Because we've been doing that in community. So what does it take in your position to get from what do we call it, like community cabs almost, to a point of an Uber?
Well, before I answer that question, I want to highlight what Greg said, and I hope everybody heard that. There's two things that you're doing when you come to any of us. You're selling yourself. You're selling us you and the confidence in you. And what you don't know and what you do know and how you can go and research to find out what you don't know is very, very important. And I thank you for bringing it up, because that is the number one failure rate when you come to me, which I caught quickly. But getting to your question, I think we have innovation naturally in our bodies. This is who we are. We know that we can produce things. We know that our aunt has the best apple pie. We know that someone can fix the plumbing and anything without even reading instructions. We know these people, and they're technical people. But what they are not doing is following the business acumen. What does it take to take that technical skill, that technical knowledge, and put it into a business platform? And what we have done, you asked the question of what's the fail. The fail is we don't do enough research in that area. We know that we're the subject matter expert. But what we're not doing is preparing ourselves for the seller, which is us, you want to sell to.